What's up, guys? It's Zan here from the Tucanxan art channel, and welcome to day 29 of 30 of my 30-day challenge. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to get my videos up every day. I've been super busy between like ordering supplies for my shop, and I'm going on vacation next week, so I had to go get some snow gear today because I'm going snowboarding. Woohoo! Anyway, so we're kind of continuing the Mermay kind of theme, but this isn't strictly a mermaid, so to speak. This ended up being more an image of Poseidon in my mind, but a female version of Poseidon. My partner thinks that it looks like a dude, I think it looks like a girl, whatever. So I started with some Talon's ink, and I just did like a really light wash. It kind of ended up looking weird because for some reason the pigment kind of got caught in certain areas. You can see it on the paper. It's like a little streaky. It looks dirty in some areas. So I'm not really sure why that happened, but this was one of those pieces I was like, I don't want to think too much about it. I just want to do it and I want to have fun. And I think it's kind of inspired a little bit by my friend Prayliart. She has had a YouTube channel for a little bit now, and she's got this really cool style where it's kind of hard to describe. It's mostly portraits, but like the faces have like these interesting circles around the eyes, and she uses a pen quill nib, and I think that takes like a huge amount of talent to be able to do and to do well, and she definitely does it well. So I'm going to link you to her information. Way back when we did an art trade where we traded stickers, so that was really fun, and I love keeping up with her. I love seeing her art. So yeah, none of this was planned. This was all just kind of from my head as we went, and that's usually my favorite way to draw. So I'm just taking a Pentel Pocket Brush Pen here. I have absolutely no reference. I'm just freaking going for it, man. And I think it ended up looking pretty cool. I knew when I was doing the outline that it wasn't finished, but I kind of didn't want it to be too finished. I didn't want it to be over rendered. I didn't want to have like every single detail in there that a typical portrait would require. So I only gave like a few strands of hair and then like a bump on the top of her head to imply that there was more hair there. And then I stopped with the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen and started to move on to the color. And like I knew like I wanted it to be very simple. I really didn't want to invest that much time in this piece, and I think putting that kind of pressure on yourself works, because if you give yourself a time limit, then you really have to, like, you know, kind of perform within the realm of that time limit. So that's what happened today, and it was a lot of fun to work on, just to kind of like loosen up and like let the brush do its thing, and you know, not try and control things so much. And I think it ended up looking really cool. Like, I love this crown thing that this Poseidon character is wearing. I think that the symbol on top of their head, this is a symbol that I've been really attracted to lately. I think it's representative of the moon. I'm not exactly sure. So now I'm going in with my Finetec watercolors, and I think I used the colors Arabian Gold and Moon Gold, and I wasn't sure how the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen ink was going to react with watercolor, so I was as careful as I possibly could be to not go over the Pentel Pocket brush lines. But after testing an area, I realized, and I looked this up online and I couldn't find the answer. So for those of you out there who use the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen or any Pentel brush, actually I'm not sure if other Pentel brushes are the same, it is waterproof. So once it goes down, it's not going to activate with water, which means that if you're using a thick pigment like this Finetec, you could potentially lose your lines, which is what happened to me, because I don't know how or why, but for some reason I was trying to be really careful about not putting my hand in the wet paint, because it's what I constantly do on more pieces than not, and I managed to do it anyway. So I had to like take some time off camera to fix the mistakes that I made. So now I'm going in with the main like flower leaf on the front of her crown. It kind of looks a little bit like Wonder Woman too. I think, in a way, like a very handsome, androgynous Wonder Woman. So I went in with the moon gold, and this is where like I got like streaks everywhere, and you can't even really tell, thank God. But as I was painting, I noticed that it was kind of cool to have certain areas on the crown just remain white, so I kept some areas just completely white, and I really like the way that turned out. So yeah, just adding in the little details here. And I had to go back in again with the Arabian gold to fix some of the errors that I made. I made a lot of mistakes on this one, but whatever, it's okay, like it happens. That's what art's all about. You just gotta kind of, like, if something doesn't go the way you want, you gotta figure it out. And that's actually why it's been taking me so long to get the next piece up. Actually, we're about done here. This is like the last couple of things that I did with the painting. It's very simple. I really wanted to keep it just like super simple, and I'm glad that I did, because it's just nice to kind of use that to defrag. So I'm going over again the details that I lost with the Finetec with the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, and I think it ended up looking really cool. So anyway, I started working on my final day painting, day 30, and it looks really cool. Like, I drew it out, I have the footage for it, but then when I tried to go in with the colors, I tried to put gouache on a primed black board, and it just did not work. Like, it was streaking, the black was coming through very heavily, so I'm not sure if it was just a matter of like not having enough layers put down or what. So I'm gonna have to completely redo the 30-day video, and you know, I really got to get that done because I'm going on vacation next week, so I won't be able to do it next week. And yeah, so I have a lot to do. I have a lot to catch up on. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now, since what I was planning on doing originally didn't work. But I think I'm gonna do an oil painting now for the blackboard, and I think it's really pretty. It's like this cool goddess with a big flower crown, and she's got flowers coming out of her chest. So I'm really excited to share that with you all, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be posting videos, but I think I've decided I'm gonna come back to twice a week, because that's very manageable, I think, with how much time it takes to film these and then edit them and put them up and then put the pictures up on the website for what's for sale, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I want things to look good. So that was the entire process, just a light wash with Talon's ink, going in with the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, then doing the Finetec in Arabian gold and moon gold, and that was it. That was the entire process. So if you haven't been to my site already, it's tucanxan.com, TUCANXAN.com. My shop is live, so my pieces, the way the price breaks down is right now, since I'm kind of a new artist on the market, I'm only charging $20 an hour for each painting that I do, and then I add in like things like the supplies, things like what I have to pay for rent and utilities, and then like a couple of other things. So the prices are definitely fair. You know, I don't want to like be overcharging for my work, but I really like the quality of work that I'm coming out with right now, and I'm charging it accordingly. So if that's too far out of your price range, I think the biggest one I have is like, it's like a 10 by 12 painting, and that's like $300. So if that's too much for you, I have like every piece that I've done is available in print form. All you have to do is email me or see what's actually up on the site right now. And I have to special order the paper, so I'm waiting for the paper to come in, and then I will be getting the prints out. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all that makes me so happy. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you on day 30, and I will be having a giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you!